Could eating less actually help you live longer? It sounds simple, maybe even strange, but scientists studying aging around the world are beginning to agree. The answer might be yes. In this video, we're diving into one of the most exciting discoveries in longevity, science, caloric restriction, and how gently reducing your daily intake may do more than just slim your waistline. It could help your body age slower, feel stronger, and live longer. And the best part, you don't have to starve. You don't even have to fast. You just need to understand how your body works and what it truly needs. What is caloric restriction? Really? Let's start by clearing something up. Caloric restriction doesn't mean skipping meals or starving yourself. It means gently lowering your daily calorie intake just by about 10 to 25% in a way that still provides all the nutrients your body needs. For example, if your body needs 2,000 calories to maintain weight, caloric restriction would bring that down to around 1,500 to 1,800 calories per day, but with high quality, nutrient-dense foods. You still eat, you still enjoy meals, but you become mindful of what and how much you consume. 3:30 to 6 o'clock, what the science shows. Animals and Humans narrator. Back in the 1930s, researchers discovered something fascinating. When rats were fed fewer calories but still received all their nutrients, they lived up to 40% longer than their normally fed peers. And since then, similar results have been observed in monkeys, mice, even human cells in lab studies. The most famous human research comes from the Calorie Trial comprehensive assessment of long-term effects of reducing intake of energy. It showed that even just 12% fewer calories per day led to lower inflammation, improved blood pressure, better cholesterol levels, slower metabolic aging. In short, less fuel equals less cellular wear and tear. Your body spends less time fighting off damage and more time repairing itself. Why less may mean longer inflammation, insulin, and aging. So why does eating less help you age better? The secret lies in how your body handles stress and recovery. Every time you eat, your body releases insulin to manage blood sugar. But over time, too much insulin, especially from large calorie meals, can lead to chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, cell damage. Caloric restriction lowers insulin levels, reduces inflammation, and encourages your cells to enter a process called autophagy, kind of deep cellular cleaning. Think of it like this. Instead of running at full speed all the time, your body gets a chance to slow down, repair, and clear out the junk. Less food equals less cellular clutter, more time to focus on healing and maintenance. It's like giving your body a spa day every day. End of part 1, approximately 850 words in part 2. We'll continue with how caloric restriction affects the aging brain, what a CR-friendly plate looks like, real-life examples and senior-friendly adjustments emotionally. Mindset tips for eating less without feeling deprived. Empowering final message, sharper brain, stronger memory. The cognitive benefits narrator, calm and confident. Now let's talk about your beautiful brain. One of the most exciting discoveries in aging science is this. Eating slightly less may help protect your brain from age-related decline. Here's how. Caloric restriction reduces oxidative stress, one of the key drivers of memory loss and cognitive decline. It boosts production of something called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which supports memory, learning, and mental clarity. Also improves insulin sensitivity in the brain, which may lower the risk of Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. In one study, older adults who practiced mild caloric restriction for just 3 months showed improved memory and verbal recall. So if you've been worried about those forgetful moments, take heart. Eating mindfully may be one of the most gentle, effective ways to protect your brain as you age. 10 o'clock to 12:30, what a caloric restriction-friendly plate looks like. Visuals. Healthy, colorful senior meals with smaller portions, roasted vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and fruit. Narrator. Now you might be wondering, what does a caloric restriction lifestyle actually look like? Here's the good news. You don't need to count every calorie or follow extreme diets. Just focus on nutrient density, more nutrition in every bite. Here's a simple plate example. Half the plate, colorful vegetables, broccoli, spinach, carrot, zucchini, 1/4. Lean protein, chicken, fish, beans, tofu, 1/4. Healthy fats or whole grains, quinoa, avocado, olive oil, nuts bonus, add herbs, spices, and fermented foods like yogurt or sauerkraut for gut and immune health. And instead of big portions, think satisfied, not stuffed. Try pausing halfway through your meal. Ask yourself, am I still hungry or just used to eating more? Your body knows, and over time, it will begin to feel more energized, not deprived by eating less. 12:30 to 14:30. Real-life seniors trying caloric restriction. Visuals, gentle testimonials. Seniors in kitchens, walking, reading food labels. Narrator, let's meet a few inspiring older adults who've embraced this lifestyle. Helen, age 72, says she used to snack all evening out of habit. Now, she eats a light dinner, drinks herbal tea, stops eating by 7 p.m. She says she sleeps better and wakes up with more mental clarity. George, 68, started eating off a smaller plate to naturally reduce portions. He's lost 15 pounds in 6 months and says his knees and back feel lighter. His doctor was impressed with his blood pressure too. A 65-year-old retired nurse named Alina shared that she now thinks of food as fuel, not entertainment. Her arthritis flares have become less frequent, and she says she feels proud of how she's caring for her body now.
Oh, these aren't crash
Diets. These are gentle lifestyle shifts, ones you can sustain, enjoy, and grow into. Eating less without feeling deprived. A mindset shift now. Let's talk about the emotional side of eating. Food is love. Food is memory. And for many of us, reducing how much we eat can feel like loss. But what if we reframed it? What if eating less wasn't punishment, but self-respect? What if it wasn't scarcity, but intentional care? Of saying, I can't have more, try saying, I've had enough, I'm grateful. You're not starving yourself. You're giving your body exactly what it needs, and nothing it doesn't. Eating less becomes easier when you start feeling better, more energy, better sleep, sharper mind, and a deeper, more peaceful relationship with food. 15:30 to 16 o'clock, final message, less can truly be more. Visuals, slow sunrise. Elderly couple walking hand in hand, peaceful ending scene. Narrator, gentle close. The science is still evolving, but one truth is becoming clear. When we eat just a little less with care, not fear, our bodies respond with resilience. They repair, they protect, they bloom. So if you're ready to feel lighter, clearer, and more in control, start small, start kind, but start. Remember, sometimes less truly is more, especially when it comes to living well. I want to ask you something. Living long, what are you really hungry for? Because sometimes it's not food we're craving. It's peace. It's purpose. It's connection. It's the feeling of being alive and in control again when we begin. Eating with awareness, not just for pleasure, but for vitality, we start to notice something beautiful. We need less to feel full. We eat slower. We live deeper. So today, ask yourself not, how much should I eat? But rather, do I want to feel after I eat? That answer will lead you somewhere wise. Invite viewers to share their experience. I'd love to hear from you now. In the comments, tell us, have you ever tried eating less on purpose? Not to diet, but to feel better? What changed? For you, what did you learn about yourself? Your story might help someone else take the first small step. And if you're just starting, you're not alone. We're all learning together. Final Elderly Bloom, goodbye. If this video spoke to you, give it a like and consider subscribing. At Elderly Bloom, we share weekly stories, science, and inspiration to help you grow stronger, live longer, and feel seen. Be sure to watch our next video, 7 Habits of the World's Longest Lived People and how you can start today. And remember, you are not too old. You are not too late. You are still blooming. We'll see you soon.
If this idea of eating less to live longer feels inspiring, but a little overwhelming, here's your starting place. Backhand index pointing right, you don't have to change everything at once. Just try one of these small, senior-friendly steps this week. Fork and knife with plate, switch to a smaller plate. You'll naturally eat 10 to 20% less without even noticing. Stopwatch, stretch the time between meals. Wait an extra 30 minutes before your usual snack. Write down how you feel after each meal. Not just full, but energized? Sluggish? Peaceful? Man in lotus position, pause before eating. Take one deep breath. Say to yourself, I'm eating to heal, not to fill. Replace one calorie-dense snack with a nutrient-dense one. Try a handful of nuts, berries, or sliced cucumber. Over time, these small choices compound. They become a rhythm, a habit, a gift to your future self. Closing reflection, aging gracefully by eating kindly. Aging isn't a battle to fight. It's a process to honor, a journey to walk with wisdom. And sometimes the simplest changes, like how we eat, become the most powerful declarations that yellow heart, I still matter. Yellow heart, I still have a future worth caring for. Yellow heart, I choose nourishment, not just for my body, but for my joy, clarity, and legacy. So if all you do after this video is eat one less bite with more love and intention, you've already started. And that's enough. We're proud of you. You're not alone. You're still blooming. Tulip.